following video has been rated as 15. This means that anyone seeing this message that is under the age of 15 years should click off this video now.
I like this kind of idea that I've basically done. I like to keep the camera rolling just to get myself warmed up.
I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
What up, fellow tubers? This is Chu-Tube, and did you know that I used to be a retired gymnast? So, it's basically true. Like, because of a condition that I have called Ehlers Danlos Syndrome, I've had to medically retire from becoming a gymnast. And mostly because of a couple of injuries that I had. So, the first one was basically after doing a bit of a land, I broke my little toe. And I kind of just shook it off, thinking that it would be okay, but... So, this basically happened in the morning. So, when it got to the afternoon, and when I checked on my toe, it was black. So, we had to go to A&E to basically get it x-rayed, and turns out that... Say this is the toe, and on the x-ray, there was like a crack right along there. So, thankfully, I didn't need any operation done on it. Same can't be said for the next injury that I had. So I was basically doing a bit of balancing on a high beam, and I jumped off onto a crash mat, and somehow I went down like a lead balloon. Like, the amount of pain was unreal. So, after having that, I had to basically miss the gym classes that, like, the rest of the day, to go back to A&E and figure out what the fuck the pain was all about. And it turns out that my knee had a bit of bone chipped off of it because of how I landed. So I basically had to be put on crutches for a very long time. Don't have my crutches here, otherwise I'd show you. But I've got a picture of them, so I could show you in one of the corners. Yeah, that left me immobile for just over a month. And when it came to op day, that was a fucking nightmare. And I was basically starved for 20 hours straight. Now, that was not anything that was in my control, but it was fucking torture. Like, I can understand, like, people having to not eat before operations, but for that long is, like, a fucking nightmare. Like, I swear, like, I never want something like that to happen again, to me or anyone else. Yeah, and after recovering from that injury, it became apparent that I started to get hip problems, and that basically forced me to retire as a gymnast. I think now would be a good time to include a couple of clips of me doing some gymnastics work. Hope you enjoy. So, I think that will do it for this episode of The Human Behind the Rabbit. Hopefully next time I'll be able to talk to you guys about another condition that basically affects my heart rate and is even worse when I go, say, in heat. Thanks for watching anyways. If you do like what you see, do not hesitate and subscribe for more. And apologies if I don't make videos as frequently as I want to. Anyway, till then, Chu-Tube out.
I've been